Everyone. Really appreciate you all coming out this afternoon to talk with me and some of our players. We truly appreciate the coverage. This is our first day that we are going to be in the softball stadium to practice. It's not fully ready to take on a practice with hitting and everything that's involved, but we are going to be able to do some defensive drills on the stadium, which is a huge plus for us. We're about halfway through our fall team practice schedule, and the team's really coming together, and so we're super excited for today. We have 6 scrimmages set for this fall. We're looking forward to those. The first one, which is Wednesday night, and then we have one this weekend. So getting the team ready for the scrimmage fall season, and have been really blessed with a lot of great weather, although it's been extremely hot. We can deal with hot, but we've been very fortunate, and the construction crew has benefited from the good weather, so we haven't had any delays. And like I said, we've been practicing for quite a while. Coach Lee and the baseball staff have been fabulous working with us and letting us use the turf field that's behind their indoor and some of their practice facilities. So we're just blessed and excited to be here and getting one step closer to the first pitch in 2020.
Coach, all your years of experience at a great program like Stanford, making the World Series a couple of times, USA softball, etc. How much easier does that make your difficult challenge of going into these living rooms and convincing a bunch of young ladies to come build this program?
Yeah, I think I definitely benefited from my experiences, and have seen a lot over my coaching career, but there's really no blueprint on how to start a softball program. We're very fortunate that we're at Clemson, and that we're supported from the president to the athletic director to all the administrative and supportive staff. And so I think building a program here has been a little bit easier because of the resources and the support from our administration. But nonetheless, it's very challenging, to try to go out and find that first team and to be able to jump right in and compete against a very competitive schedule in the ACC. So I feel like we've done, myself and our staff have done a great job of putting this team together, and we've got a great group of upperclassmen by way of transfer. And then we got a great group of freshmen, underclassmen. So it's a really good mix to start the program with.
How many transfers would you say are on this team?
Well, we have 5 transfers right now on the team.
In this year one, what would you say is your main goal or accomplishment?
Well, our main goal really is to first and foremost set the culture and the foundation of this program. I think if we do that, the wins and losses will take care of themselves. So we're really not focused on the long-term goal right now. It's really short-term goals, and one of those is to put the team together. Now that we're together, to start fall practice and get the team acclimated with each other and kind of introduce our philosophy, and then start looking at goals for the season. But right now it's really day to day, and I don't want to sound cliche, but we can't look past today or tomorrow or what's going to happen in February.
You've been driving by the stadium since it started, since they broke ground. You got to see the topping off. Now today you're going to step onto the field and actually have a practice. What's it like to hit another milestone in the season?
It's special. I tell people all the time, we're so blessed to be here, and I literally pinch myself every day that I drive by that stadium, because we've taken those shortcuts. It's going to have all the amenities and everything that we need to develop our team. It's going to be a great place for our fans to watch a game. So it's really, to see this whole thing come to fruition is really emotional at times. But like I said, we're fortunate. We're looking forward to today's practice. We can't hit in the stadium yet. They're still putting up netting, and it's still a work in progress. But to be able to go out there and take some ground balls and do some defensive reps is going to be pretty cool.
Coach, look, moving forward in the recruiting process, you're living here in South Carolina. Seems to be like a hotbed of softball talent. What do you see out there as far as resources for you to go and recruit for the school and your program building and moving forward?
Well, I think recruiting, I mean, this is a great university to recruit to. You know, we have great academics, we have great weather, we have great facilities, we have great support staff. So the recruiting part is you know, the product is there to sell. Now we have to go out and find the talent that can compete at this level, and certainly, you know, we're only going to be as strong as you know, we are with recruiting the in-state talent. But in this geographic area, the southeastern part of the country, there's a lot of softball being played at a high level. So, you know, we're very fortunate to be where we're at, and although we'll recruit locally, we'll also recruit nationally, and I think you'll see that in the makeup of the roster in the next couple of years.
Coach, all coaches will have their own different philosophies on how to coach. Like Coach Lee, for instance, very offensive-minded. How would you describe your coaching philosophy, and have you had to revise or fit that at all to the personnel that you were able to put together?
Yeah, I think definitely the first couple of years here, we're going to have to, you know, adapt with the players that we have in the program, and like I said, we have some players with the experience, but we have a lot of players that haven't played a Division I softball game yet. So we'll adjust, and we're still learning our team a little bit right now. But certainly we want to be well-rounded. You know, we want to have some speed in our lineup at the top of the lineup. We want to be able to hit for power. We want to be able to steal bases. We want to be able to pitch well. You know, like baseball, softball is a game of pitching. You know, you got to be able to do well in the circle, not the mound. In softball, it's the circle. So we got to take care of business there. And I think you'll see that we're going to be a fundamentally sound team. We're going to play good defense, and you know, the goal this year, like I said, is we're a work in progress. So it's literally a day-to-day experience, and I think you know, as coaches, we'll learn more about our team and be more prepared in February than we are right now.
If you were just by the end of your first season, what's one word you would like to see as a word to describe your team?
Competitive, gritty, tough. That's 3 words, sorry, but hey, thank you all for coming out. We truly appreciate the coverage, and hopefully see you at some games.
Thank you, Coach.